Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, who the word he calls God, and Yahweh Shah, who the word he calls Jesus Christ. Brother Judah Mine come with a quick exhortation through the Spirit and power of the Most High and the Son. And just want to go into Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 17. I notice the truth, Israel still has wrath, malice, anger demon, right? But that's things of the world. Want to be renewed in that new spirit, and not letting things just easily anger us. At the sight of the nations, and we just angry. Yes, we know it's oppression, make it the wise man mad. And we may see the nations, they got the mansions, the nice cars, and we got the one-bedroom shacks and, old cars. But nevertheless, we know that that's all, it's all just carnal and temporal, but what we aiming for and seeking for is eternal, everlasting, the kingdom, righteousness, right? So, that anger and wrath demon is something that I noticed that's going rapid in the nation of Israel, whether knowingly or unknowingly. But I just wanted to touch on Proverbs 14 and 17 through the Spirit, right? So I'm going to go right into it, right? It says, he that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated. Yeah, because everybody know when, out of anger, you do foolish things, man. That's plain, right? You see something, you do something like, damn, why I do that, man, right? Even in the world, whether it was whatever the situation that arose, out of when you dealing out of emotions and feelings and anger, because that's all just the anger and emotion, right? It's just emotion, so when you deal out of that thing, all hell break loose, right? It could be accidental deaths. It could be, said something that you didn't really mean, and once you say it, you can't take that back. What they say, you forgive, but you don't forget, right? But nevertheless, if you soon angry, that's a spirit, man. Then the Lord said in the fruits of the Spirit, we can't have wrath, malice, anger, all these things. So if we walking in the fruits of the Spirit and of that new creature, right, how are we still moving accordingly to the flesh, right? Let's get that real quick, right? Let me get that real quick in Galatians, right? It's a good precept through the Spirit. Galatians chapter 5, and let's go to verse 18. I'll start at 16. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the fulfill the lust of the flesh. It says, for the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh. These are contrary the one to the other. Yeah, it can't. The Spirit and they contrary one to another, man. It says, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would, right? You want to walk in righteousness, but that carnality and that right, you want to walk toward the Spirit, but the lust of this world just had you damn enticed, man. Right? I'm going to keep going. It says, but if you be led by the Spirit, you are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness. Right? I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get right to the point. 20. Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, right? You got a wrath demon, man. Just for no reason, man. Right? But those are things that's walking of the flesh. That's not walking of the Spirit, man. Strife, all these different things, right? And I just want to really touch on the point of that wrath and that anger, because they like-minded, man. Right? So yes, we know that those are things that are of the flesh. But if you're walking in the Spirit, you're not going to have those things, man. Right? Verse 22, right? Galatians 5:22. Look what it says. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, and faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. So how are you saying you meek and you this and that when everything make you mad? Every single thing make you mad. So we got to understand these things is of the flesh and not of the Spirit, man. Right? We know things may happen, rise, and you see the nations, like, but hey, if it be possible, live peaceable, man. Right? You got to work with these nations. right? Whether you have your own business, you don't got just all Jake clientele, or customers, should I say, Salakia. Customers, and it's just all Jake. And even dealing with Jake, they the ones who gonna make you, how they did. Hey, come on, cut me a deal. They want to get a deal. Come on, man, we family. Now they want 50% off. Hey, the nations kind of come, they still come cheap, but nevertheless, the point of the matter is we still got to deal with the nations in all things that we do business-wise. Whether you own your business, whether you work in a warehouse, whether you drive forklift, whether you drive trucks, it's all the same. You still got to deal with the nations. So why not live peaceably amongst them while the Lord gonna have that ultimate judgment on them, man. Yeah, we can get them in us, but it's a time and a place for everything. If you at work and all you doing is telling the heathen they going to captivity, you're not going to last that long, brother. Right? Then the Lord said, a man, basically roughly paraphrasing, hey, if a man that don't provide for his family works in an infidel, man. Right? So with that, you got to use wisdom, because if your job is the way how you providing for your family, but it's all the nations there, as soon as you see them, you just get so vexed that you can't even. You foaming at the mouth almost, man. Because you see the nations, man, having that anger spirit, man. Right? You don't want to move in that spirit, man. Right? The Lord said anger rested in the bosom of fools, man. Paraphrasing the Proverbs, man. Right? So we want to get to the point where these things, where we walking truly in the spirit, and the flesh is not overcoming. Yeah, it's hard, but we can do all things through Yahweh Shah who strengthened us, man. Right? So I want to get this precept in Proverbs chapter 16 in verse number 32. Let me get this real quick. It says, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh the city. Yeah, so you got to have rule over your spirit, man. The Lord said he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. Just imagine that, because you ruling over your spirit. The first thing that pop in your head, you ain't saying it. Brothers in the truth act like they got Tourette's, man. Brothers and sisters and children. When I'm saying brothers, I'm speaking unisex. Man, woman, child, man. We all included, man. We act like we got Tourette's in this truth, man. Here we is supposed to be the light, and walking in righteousness. But yet, every time we get mad, you saying things that you ought not, man. About the nations and about your whatever the case may be, man. We got to have that rule over our spirit, like the Lord said. He said, and he that ruleth his spirit, then he that taketh the city. Look how the Lord said. He's saying one man or one person who could rule over their spirit is better than one that taketh the city. Look how that. So look what the Lord comparing these things to, man. We got to have this rule over our spirit and have this anger demon not creep up on us and just overtake us like Tourette's, man. We just shouting stuff out, man. No control, man. So, that's the spirit that we got to be moving in Israel. Too close to the end, man. All hell breaking loose. We see all these things arising. Nations getting put to death. Our own people, right? But nevertheless, what I was going to say. Salakia, yeah, but nevertheless, we got to gird up our loins and take these demons head on and not let them overtake us, man. To hell with these anger demons and all these damn demons that don't try to arise, right? We got to have rule over these things, man. Right? So let's go back to that in Proverbs chapter 14, right? Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 17 again, and it reads, let me get to it. It says, he that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated. Yeah, because you're going to be hated. Right? Let's pull that up in another translation real quick, right? Right, while we got time, right? So, I'm going to pull it up in an, let's see. I'm going to pull it up. Let's just pull it up in the NIV. It says, a quick-tempered person does foolish things, and the one who devises evil schemes is hated. Yeah, or no, let's get the NLT. Salaki. It says, short-tempered people do foolish things. Yeah, if you short-tempered, just got a short fuse. Everything sets you off. Right? It says, short-tempered people do foolish things, and schemers are hated. So, the point of the matter is, we don't want to be so short-fused in this world. Look at the Lord. He had patience with us. This whole time of us being wicked, however, everybody didn't come in the thing as in the truth from a youth, from a baby. We done ate pork, ate shrimp, crab, lobster, committed adultery, whoredom, all these things, and yet look at all the patience that the Lord had with us, man. So how much more we got to have in this thing, man? You can't just be, hey, the Lord could have got quit and destroyed us easily, man. He let us live in wickedness however many years you've been on this thing, and however many, everybody, like I said, everybody come in this truth as a youth. So we don't live some wicked years, man. And the Lord had patience with us. He didn't say, you know what, you committed adultery one time, I'm killing you. Right? Now, he could have. The Lord can do whatever he wants, but nevertheless, all these things that we did in our past is a testimony of us being in the truth. Like, damn, the Lord have mercy on us for 30 years, 40 years, however old you is. You got some people coming in the truth at 57. So they lived 56, 57 years just wicked. And the Lord had mercy and patience on them, man. Right? Long suffering. So how much more us, man? We got to have the fruits of the Spirit, right? Not have the wrath and anger demon creep up on us whenever it just damn caressing us and taking advantage of us, man. And kissing them, man. And wickedness. We got to have bear rule of our spirit. Even if that's, some people, that's some people's weakness. They just always had that spirit. Well, if you had that in the world, you come into the truth with it, you're going off. Because, brother, you're supposed to be renewed as a new creature, man. Old things passed away and all things should be new, man. All right. So with that, Judah Maya coming back with a quick exhortation. Pray, brothers and sisters, have a mighty day. And keep enduring all things for the elect's sake. Put away this anger demon and wrath and walk in righteousness, man. For judgment, Salah. So for all these things that should come to pass on the nations, and hey, it's going to be of the Lord, man. So with that, shalom.